to Be Still and Know. My name's Adam, and today we're going to be making a video about celery juice. I just realized that I am looking at the screen and I'm not looking at you, so I'm going to look at you. Okay, I'm still new to making videos, but I don't have a camera person. I'm using a tripod, so unfortunately it's going to be a little choppy. You might see me moving the camera a bit, so just bear with me. I don't have a camera assistant yet, but hopefully one day I will. But if I don't, it's okay, I have my tripod. But today we're going to be making celery juice, and I really wanted to make this video because, one, I drink celery juice every day. I'll go over a little bit about the benefits of celery juice, and then I'll show you how to make it. So one reason that I like to make celery juice daily is because since I started making it, it's really helped my health a lot. It's helped me to feel physically more energetic, more mentally balanced. Also, it has a lot of great benefits like vitamin K. It helps with your bone strength. It helps with inflammation. There's a long-term effect if you take it over a long period of time where it reduces your anxiety. It can help with depression. It helps with your skin. It makes it a lot clearer. It just makes you feel younger, look younger. It's almost like a miracle juice. But a lot of people don't like the taste of celery. Every time I mention celery to them, they always go, "Ugh, I hate celery," or "I don't like the taste of celery," or "I don't like to get the celery strings in my teeth," and things like that. Well, that's why we're going to be juicing it, because I don't like celery strings either. As always, whenever you are juicing something, you're not getting as much of the benefit from the plant as you could. Because when you eat something, when you masticate and salivate, you're actually digesting and using enzymes that you don't use when you make a juice. Because when you make a juice, it just goes straight down to your throat. You're not really using your enzymes in your mouth to digest it even better. So eating celery by itself would be an even better benefit. But, like I said before, I don't like the strings. So I'm not going to get that extra benefit, but I'm still going to get a lot of the benefits by juicing it. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that you're going to need when you make celery juice is some celery. So the first thing you need is organic celery, okay? And you need this to be organic because celery is part of the dirty dozen of plants that when you grow them with pesticides, they tend to soak up a lot of the pesticides into their systems, and it stays in the plant, so that when you eat the plant or juice the plant, you're actually getting a lot of those chemicals into your body. So you have to get organic because these ones have less pesticides or no pesticides, and they won't get into your body when you juice them. So, and if you want a list of the dirty dozen, I'll post the list on this video description of the dirty dozen vegetables that you need to actually have organic. If you're ever going to eat them or drink them, just have them organic. Even if you eat them, just get organic celery too, because you don't want all that crap. One of them is kale, leafy greens, things like that. You don't want to be eating your salad, but you're actually eating poison and killing yourself. You know, that's why we don't eat McDonald's and stuff like that anymore, because we don't want to kill ourselves. We want to eat to live, not eat to die. So you're going to take one whole celery plant. And I always buy one whole celery plant and then try to measure after I cut it. You'll see. I'll show you how to do it. Okay. So the first things first is I'm going to rinse the whole plant just like this. Okay, I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to move the camera down now. Alright. There we go. And this is I live with my grandmother, so this is her pharmacy. This is her pharmacy where she has all her vitamins and stuff. Every time I run out of something, I can always come to her. She's actually the one that got me on multivitamins and supplements and things like that. Alright, let's wash this. And I don't have any of that vegetable wash spray, the Fit or whatever they call it, but that's okay. I don't really think you need it too much. Your body is a natural cleanser. I mean, if you just use a lot of water and just get it real clean, I'm sure it'll be okay. I mean, it's vegetables. You can never get them too clean. They're from the dirt, alright? You're already eating dirt. Anyway, so I cut off the root ball, and it always makes a little pretty star like that. Sometimes it looks even more like a star, like a 5-pointed star. But I always throw that away. I wish that I had a compost pit, but I don't have one yet. So, unfortunately, I'm just going to throw that away. Okay. Then I'm going to, let me zoom in a little bit. Alright, now I'm going to rinse these celery stalks really good individually so that a lot of the dirt comes off. Doesn't take too long. Everybody says, I can't believe you wake up at 5 a.m. just to make your celery juice. Well, it's worth it. It really is. Okay, so now you got your clean stalks. Alright, now you're just going to grab your blender or food processor or whatever you're going to use to make it. I have a, here, let me zoom out a little bit. Whoa, 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 whoa. I have a food processor that I use because I found that this is the quickest and best way for me to use and make celery juice. I also use it a lot for making salsas and minced vegetables and things like that. It's really great to use. I like it a lot. So I just have this simple 2-bladed food processor. And just make sure it's secure in there. And then I start filling up the bowl. And the bowl has a natural, or not natural, but it comes with a measuring line where it says max liquid level. And so I usually try to fill the water up to maybe halfway there because celery is also mostly water. So I just fill it up halfway there when I put the celery in. So let's chop this celery. I don't chop it all at once. I take a few stalks and I chop them together. Let's zoom in again. Whoa! Whoa! And chop them. Let's zoom out a little bit so you can see the... Okay, there we go. There we go. Chop. Throw it in there. Chop. Throw it in there. Chop. Get it in there. Chop. Throw it in there. Now you come to the leaves part. And it's your choice whether you want to use the leaves or not. I still use the leaves. Leaves are great. Leaves are plants, man. It's beautiful. Photosynthesizing. You know, you got all those nice plant cells in there. But some of them can be a little gross looking just because they're on the end of the plant and they start to get brown or whatever. So I usually like cut just the last layer of them off. So I'll show you. And I also cut like the little dried off stems from the celery. So I'll do something like that. Or I just cut most of the crappy, leaves off and I'll throw those away. I don't compost. Again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, planet. And then I'll put those in there. And it looks like I still need a little bit more in my bowl here. Because I like to fill it at least to where the broccoli is touching right here at the max food level. Okay? So I'm going to cut a few more stalks. Probably 3 more. Well, see, but then I gotta kind of ration so that I can have enough for another juice tomorrow. So I might just do 2 stalks more and then use the rest of this for tomorrow's juice. Because sometimes you don't need the whole plant. Some plants are bigger and have more stalks than others. So it just depends. You have to really kind of use your best measurement for your blender or your... And the reason I'm doing it like this is because this bowl will fill, if I do it right, 1 glass that I use. Okay, I use this Coca-Cola glass, which is pretty ironic and funny because I'm not drinking Coke, but it looks cool and it's green and it's actually more refreshing than Coke and better for your body. So I use this glass. So if I do it right, I can fill this glass exactly perfect. So let's see if we can do it today. Sometimes I get a little too much and I have to use a smaller glass to fill the rest of it. But we'll try to see if we can do it that way today. Okay. Alright, and I'll use the rest of these stalks for tomorrow. I'll just save them in the same bag. And then I'll try to make enough with this, but I'll probably have to add another stalk from another plant. We'll see. Okay. Okay. Alright. Threw that in the fridge. Let's zoom out a little bit. So, now I got my bowl full of celery. Now I'm going to add a little bit of water. And I'm going to one day not use tap water. I want to buy one of those reverse osmosis. That's my next big buy, is a reverse osmosis water filter system to install into my sink. It has a little device that goes under the sink and then a little spout that comes up. And I want to put one of those into my sink so I can drink fresh, clean water without all the chemicals that they put into our tap water to make us stupid and kill us. Like fluoride and all that chlorine and all that bullshit that they say is cleaning it and helping our teeth, but it's actually making us stupid. So I'm going to get one day, probably soon, one of those reverse osmosis. Hey there. So I got my celery. I'm ready to go. Let me just put the top on. Nope. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to blend it, and so it's actually, I'm going to move the camera. So let me be a little jerky with it really quick and just... Okay, there's where I blend my, which is a bad place, but that's the only outlet that we had free. It's on the hutch, so unfortunately that's all I could do. But this is where I'm going to blend it. Alright, let me make the stand higher now that we're going to move to the table. Sorry, I have no camera etiquette because it's just me, but there we go. Alright, so I'm going to blend it on high. Whoa! Okay, we're going to blend it on high. There we go. Woo! And I leave it for a while because it takes a little bit for the celery to really break down. And then sometimes I'll add a little bit of extra water on top. Not too much though. Just to kind of get that extra bounce. More bounce to your ounce. See, I'm taking a... It takes a while, man. Okay, and you know it's good when you look at it and you don't see too many big chunks in there. And it looks like I still see more chunks than I'd like to see. So I'm going to blend it a little bit more. Low. And I might even just add a little bit more water because water sometimes helps it break down better. So I'm just going to put a little bit more water. Not too much. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Alright. Well, it's good enough to me. Looks pretty liquidy. It's not too chunky. Okay. So now, we're going to move to the table where I always make it. And I'm going to put this on a chair, this camera, so that you guys could see the process. There we go. Zoom it out. Okay. Now we're at the table. And this is where I have my bowl all ready for straining. Okay, I use a cheesecloth, which you can buy for $2 for a big roll. And I just cut a piece of it to use. I use it for about a week. I wash it every day. And then I'll throw it away once it gets pretty old and doesn't really look good anymore. And so there we go. You put it in there, just little down so that it doesn't splash back. You got your glass ready. All right. Now we're going to strain the celery. And I have these here because I wanted to show you that at this point in the day, before I've even made my celery, I've already taken my probiotic for weight loss. Okay. This probiotic, it promotes lean body mass, digestive balance, and immune health. It has the good bacteria for your gut that will help you lose weight, as well as hibiscus flower extract and green coffee bean extract for weight loss. I'm using that because I'm trying to lose some weight and heal my gut. All right. Here's a Super B complex that I take because this helps with metabolism and energy. And since I have want to start my day, I have taken this so that I can have some more energy for the day and boost my metabolism. And then here is my Complete Man multivitamin. It has everything that you need, for the basics for your body. And like I said before in a different video, I consider these are called supplements because I think that these are supposed to be just supplemental to your diet. You're supposed to get most of your vitamins and nutrients from your food. That's why you should be mostly plant-based. I believe in the 80-20, which is 80% plants, 20% meat. I'll talk more about my diet and what I eat later, but that's basically what I believe in. Okay, so here we go. Let's pour the celery juice. Great. This is good stuff, baby. All right. Let me just pull this over here so you can see inside of it. Kind of looks like that. Yummy. Okay, that's my cat meowing. Let's zoom in a little bit and let's strain this baby. All right. This is where I feel like when you make it fresh every day, it really makes a difference, because not only are you drinking a fresher juice with more nutrients, but you're also doing something through action that is getting your mind ready for the day. You're doing the same action every morning that you always do. It's a ritual. It's a routine. It's basically like a tradition now in my house that we always get up now. Me, because I'm the only one, and I live with my grandma. She doesn't do this. But me, and it's going to be one day with my kids. We always get up and we make our morning juices and things that we need to do for our bodies, because that's going to help us get ready for the day. So one day when I have kids, I'm going to teach them the same kind of things. Alright, so just strain it as much as you can until hardly any liquid comes out. Be very gentle so you don't rip the cheesecloth or pop holes in it. Just do your best not to do that. And I've already got this down so that I hardly ever rip it and I get most of the juice out. Okay. Squeeze it. Con ganas! Con ganas, mijo! Yar, matey. This gets you ready for the day, baby. Alright, get most of it out. Okay. Alright, now get your glass ready. Okay, and then you just pour the juice into the glass, and let's see if it made one full glass and no more and no less. No, I made too much. I didn't measure right, but that's okay because now I get more celery juice. That's quite alright. Let me just get another glass. And then I have one of these overflow glasses that I'll pour the rest into. Alright. So then I'll wash up, I'll clean all these bowls and stuff right away, and then while I'm doing that, I'll have already thrown these, I'm going to do that right now, throw these into the freezer so that they can chill for about 20 minutes. It makes it so much better. It makes it easier to get down and drink, and it just makes it So much more refreshing. Okay, so I'll clean up, but while I'm gonna be doing that, or after I do that, after I clean up, I'm going to, sorry, camera etiquette. Okay, just wanted to make this a little higher. Hey, sorry I didn't shave. I only shave once a week, because that's all I need to shave. Okay. There. All right. So, and I'm somebody that's not going to be editing videos a lot to make them look like great. All right. I believe in you do one take, you do your best, you throw it out there for the universe, and you get it done. Like right now. Like I don't even sometimes remember to even look in the camera lens. I'm always looking at the screen to the right. So, but I'm not going to redo this video just because I mess up a little bit. You can see my flaws because I'm not perfect. I'm a human, and I'm not trying to portray perfection. I'm trying to portray getting better every day, a growth mentality, learning mindset. Okay, so I threw my celery juice into the freezer to chill for a little bit. I already took my multivitamins. At this point, I'm going to clean my cat box because that's another ritual that I do every day, just to make sure that my cats are comfortable and that I know that they have everything that they need so that they can have a great day before I leave for work or for whatever I go do, for fun, whatever. So I'm going to clean my cat box. And then after I clean my cat box, I'm going to drink my celery juice. But while I'm drinking my celery juice, I'm also going to be using marijuana, cannabis, okay? So I always do that in the morning with my celery juice because, I don't know, something about mixing them together really brings out more in both of them. You get a more clear-headed high, which is something that I enjoy because then you could be still active in the day and using your mind and everything, but you also feel that relaxed and that centered and that grounded feeling that you get sometimes from marijuana. So what I'll do is I'll smoke a little bit, not always a joint, sometimes it's a glass bowl of marijuana, but I'll smoke a joint and then I'll drink the celery juice all the way. I'll, not chug it, but I'll drink it, pretty quickly, consistently, and then I'll smoke the rest of it. And then together, the celery juice will automatically invigorate, help you feel alert, release your anxiety, help you feel awake. It'll make you happy and elated. And then the marijuana will just add to that and just boost it. And you'll feel like you're on cloud nine, $1,000,000. And since I do that every day, my body already knows to expect it. So as soon as I start smoking the weed, it doesn't really do as much. But as soon as I drink that first drink of celery, then my body just goes, wow, we knew you were going to give us this great juice. And immediately I get this feeling of just joy. And so then I'll do that, I'll drink and I'll meditate for about 20 or 30 minutes. And then after that, I feel so grounded and ready for the day that, I'm just ready. I'm ready for it. So I'll do that, and right now I'm going to finish my rituals. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm glad that you joined me today. If you were curious about using celery juice or about how I get grounded in the morning or my morning rituals, I'll make another video about marijuana if you're more interested in that. I'll also make another video about supplements and vitamins if you're more interested in that. But this was just for the celery juice and for what I do in the morning and why I do it every day. Again, some of the benefits of celery juice. Vitamin K. I think there's calcium in it. I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up. Reduced anxiety and depression. Clearer skin. More energy. Better digestion. Better mental state. So all those together is what I was really wanting from celery. And then because I'm doing the celery every morning, I'm becoming health conscious. It makes me feel like if I'm drinking celery in the morning, why would I then go and eat a bunch of crap food? I just did something so great for my body, and then I go and eat a bunch of shit that, sorry, I'm going to use cuss words sometimes. You eat a bunch of stuff that you don't need in your body, all right? And so that kind of makes you feel like, why would I, it's kind of like you're, like you're spending money that you don't need to. Why would I go and buy a brand new car and then just go and put some crappy tires on it or something like that? That's the kind of mentality that I'm thinking. So the celery juice and doing that every day actually helped me to become more health conscious. And now I've added more vegetables and I lost 25 pounds and I'm at a job. I was at a job for a long time that was not healthy for me, and now I'm at a job that was more active and got me moving, and so I just look, and just am happy to be alive. I look great, and I'm happy to be alive, because when you start with your body, when you start with number one, it really trickles down to the rest of your life. And so health is wealth, baby. Thanks for coming again. Remember, no matter what comes your way, it's going to be a great day. Thanks for joining me. My name is Adam, and this is Be Still and Know.